Oh! Okay, we actually managed to do something with that girl. Kind of. Put me on the harpoons, Captain. No harpoons involved. This isn't a whaling operation. You'd probably make a lot of money from that. Although, you know, how much demand is there really for whaling now? There might not be that much demand. I don't know. From deep south into the deep north. I don't know if I'd consider where I am deep south, but I'm assuming you mean where you are. Although maybe not. I don't know. I'm in the southwest. From the southwest to the northwest would be the way to put it, I guess. Okay, we've destroyed these orcs. Maybe one more siege for good measure. Yeah, because they probably won't accept. Yeah. The Yeoman voyage. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty nice. I mean, again, it's a trade-off. You have 3 months where you are in Alaska. You're off the coast of... You're not even in Alaska, most of it. You're off the coast. You're on the ocean. And it's hard work. It's fun, a lot of it, honestly. But it is hard work. And if you're, like, in a relationship or something, you know, like... Dalton's girlfriend doesn't like the fact that he's going. Because he's going to be, you know... They're about to get engaged. He's going to propose to her, like, right before he leaves. I don't know if she knows that, but she probably has an idea. And, but they're going to be, you know, long-distance relationship for 3 months. But, you know, if you can deal with that kind of shit, being away, you know, you can't stream for 3 months. That's the big one. Who cares about relationships? Can't stream for 3 months. But, I mean, it's hard to fucking beat. I mean, only thing better was if you made a living doing some shit like this. And, yeah, fishing's a little more reasonable in that way. Arizona is where I estimate. Neither confirm nor deny. Just tell you the Southwest. Although, hey, someday if I'm owning my own boat, I'll totally... I won't mind giving away more personal information, you know? It's more of a thing like, right now, it's within the realm of possibility that if I gave out my name and stuff like that, that I could be trying to get hired on some boat. They see the stuff that I do. I don't like some of my opinions or something. Don't get a job. It's possible. But if I was like, you know, the fucking captain, whatever, I still would. I don't think there'd be a face reveal or anything, but you know what I mean? Okay, this used to be $700 we'd get from him. Now it's $128 because I guess he spent it all trying to beat us. That's cool, but we did win, which is very good. I'm happy about that. Okay, I guess go for diplomacy. Child lacks a focus. It's some nobody again. Get rid of her. Domain too big. Why? Something over here? Somebody died? No? Someone died somewhere else? Here? How do we get this? Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, oh, I guess we did have that. Yeah, they must have died. Yeah, we had that. Alright. Let's just give it away to somebody. Courtiers? Courtiers? Nope, none. Alright, give me a steward. Oh, that is expensive. Really is unfortunate that we're not able to become immortal now, but oh well. At least we can save our money, because it usually does seem like you spend a lot of money trying to become immortal. Jeez, fuck, what's going on? Why isn't he showing up here? Got a girl courtier. Some count. Oh, here we go. No, that's a girl, too. I'll just invite some... I'll invite some soldiers. They're cheap. And some of them should fucking count and show up here. Yeah, okay. That's a girl. That's a young guy. Too young. No, they don't even fuck. I don't understand this at all. Let's hire one more steward. Yeah, 37. So there's definitely a new one here. We'll go on, go back. Sort by opinion. There he is. Now there's some. I spent all this fucking money. Whatever. At least we'll have some good commanders with all that stuff we got. Maybe those stewards are actually really good. Not really. Not really. Nobody better in anything. No. Alright. Well, we wasted $200, but we make so much fucking money. Who cares? Let's see if we can upgrade some shit. Oh, we're making good cash there, even with it being, like, sort of rated right now. Hamlets plus 3 income. Oh, that is real good. Yeah. Alright. This over here. Imperial Castle would kind of make sense, maybe. I'm looking for ones that make me money more than anything. Imperial Castle makes you a bit, but not enough. Oh, this town's pretty fucking good, too. Castle town, more tax income. That's what I'm talking about. We'll save the rest for emergencies. Did the orc burn down the dwarf buildings? No, they're still around. That'd be pretty bad if you burnt shit down. No, some of these just don't have much in them, but yeah, they still got those. Form alliance, cool. Are we, well, we're dropping some frames now, that's cool. It seems like it might have fixed itself now, but, well, maybe not. Well, that's cool. We're getting towards the end anyway. Tell me if this is getting bad. I guess it's sometimes hard to tell. I mean, like, right now I'm zooming out and it's kind of lagging. That's the game. You know, that's not the stream. I guess it comes back to, is my voice cutting out right now? And if it is, we're getting close to where I'd be calling it anyway. Why can't I declare war on this guy? Oh, right. I still got troops up. Okay, pretty sizable army if we could get to max. We also still have our allies. So we could declare war on this guy, force vassalization. Averland might join. Which is a little shitty, especially if the Reichland doesn't. And of course, these guys are in charge of them. Which is a lot. Voice is fine. Oh, well then, you might not even be able to notice the shitty connection that Cox is suddenly giving me. Because, I mean, like, the game's already going kind of slow. And it's not a game that, it's not like the visuals are changing a lot. Like, you're looking at the same map, and a lot of times you're just sort of staring at it and making decisions and stuff. Duke Bravo the Spider. Declare war on him. Who are you? Are you fucking this guy? Claim. Oh, it's this again. I don't care. Fuck off. Can I just pay you to get rid of this? I owe him, but like, I'm not gonna... So like, this guy is asking me to go to war with Barak Var, which means going to war with this, going to war with this. Is that a goblin? Oh, right. They have that one, but not this. Yeah, that means me going to war with these 3 countries here, and the very powerful dwarves for 1 province that he wants. Wait, what? Or is it a duchy? No, it's definitely some fucking province. Master. What? Monster-Schloss. Oh, this one. Yeah. So 1 province, whereas I could do the exact same war and take all of this entire fucking country here of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 provinces. Why would I not? Why would I ever do this? Fuck off. You know what? Do these guys still have 10,000 troops? Oh, there we go. Yeah, let's do this war. Our vassals are upset, but we might not even need our vassals. Our vassals have fuck all, really. We have a good bit of money. We're making a lot of money. Yeah, let's declare war. Force vassalization. Send. And we're going to be at war with these dwarves, more than likely. But we're not going to be actually needing to siege the dwarves. Which is good. We won't even call in the Empire and shit until later, because we don't want them getting really upset at us for every time we do it. So we'll hold off on that. If we need it, you know, they're available. But Cox internet sucks. It really fucking does. I mean, it's not that bad in some places, is the thing. It's really bad when there's no competition. They take advantage of that fact. They know that I can't do anything. It also probably doesn't help that I'm canceling, you know, like I'm moving out. Even if I wasn't going to Alaska, I'd be moving out in June, but I'm moving out at the end of May. And, so... Oh, wait. Oh, a mistress. Okay, cool. You know, either way, I'd be moving out at the end of at the end of June. So they know that, like, what am I gonna do? Complain about the fact that I'm not getting internet right before I leave? They don't fucking care. You know, they're gonna take advantage of this shit, and they know I can't switch. Oh, that's a pretty good lover. She doesn't look amazing, but she's got good stats, good stuff. We don't actually need it really, but a second son would actually be great, just for safety reasons. So. There's only one ISP in my country, in Malaysia. You're in Malaysia, wow. Yeah, that blows, I'd imagine. I mean, unless they're good, I mean, it's possible you could have one business that actually cares about delivering a worthwhile service to their customers, and, you know, maybe they actually do that. It's not impossible, it's just not the case here. You know, like, I remember there's this, there was this story about this guy in Spain who, his, like, village where he lived had no ISP. They had no internet connection, so he made his own. And so, you know, he's the only ISP, you know, he's the only one. But it's good, because he's just doing it to look, just because he likes his village. He wants his village to have good internet. Are you in this war? Oh, you're in the middle of something, I guess? That's why you're not. Okay, we're gonna call in the other guys, because we're about to get attacked here, and we might lose a lot of our troops, if not all of them. They are not a different religion. We can't hire them. We can hire some mercenaries, maybe. 18,000. What are we looking at here? 18,000 would probably be enough. It would be enough. Let's see what's the best for the price. Well, that's not even that pricey, really. That's really pricey. Although they've probably got better troops. Yeah, okay. What's that 20 looking like? 25, and it's mostly heavy cavalry and light cavalry. Real expensive, though, but we can't actually afford it, so let's not, you know, let's not fuck ourselves by being cheap. Well, they're low on morale, so it might not even matter. But when we reinforce afterwards, after we lose this battle, more than likely. The Halfling Emperor joins. My daughter's still not of age, so he still has no heirs at 26. A little concerning for him, but I went quite a long time before having an heir, you know? It was only 4 years ago when I was 34, so it could work for him. Hey! Connection's back. Okay, it's just a little messed up, you know? 8 megabytes per second is fast. Well, you know, the thing is, 8 megabytes per second is perfectly reasonable if they actually give you that much. That's the thing. You're not paying for what they say, right? Like, when I download, like, if I'm torrenting something and it gives me 8 megabytes per second, that's like fucking great. That is really fucking quick download speeds. It doesn't sound like a lot, though, because what they're actually selling me is like 250 megabytes per second. You don't get 250. You get fuck. You know, you don't get anything. If they gave me, I mean, if they told me you get 11 and you get 11, that's fine. But no, they say you get 500 and you get 5. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. It seems like false advertising. It's a shared connection, never hits that speed unless you get a dedicated line. But that's what they tell you. You know, what they say on their advertisements is like, pay, you know, $50 a month for up to 200 megabyte per second speeds. Yeah, up to being the operative word, you know, like... I mean, fiber optic is supposed to be pretty accurate. You actually, well, I don't know. I actually don't know if it's accurate. It's supposed to be really fast, but do you get a gigabit per second? Or gigabit speed, or whatever they call it. A gigabyte per second? I don't know. Maybe. Seems hard to believe, but maybe you do. Or maybe you just get a fraction of that, but because it's so large, the fraction's actually worthwhile. I'm gonna stop seduction now and get my health up so I can live long. And we got another kid who's actually really good. Brilliant and hardy is pretty fucking nice. She's obviously not great because she's a woman. Our kids so far, Princess Alliance, Fuck, Bjork, another? Johan, and Sabotage. We've gone with kind of literal names so far if we want to stay with the theme, but...
Take ye retinue and seduce the elf mage.
Take retinue and seduce... Can you do that? I already changed. I didn't know that was a thing you could do. You can actually just attach yourself to retinue and go over to them, and then you'll be close enough to seduce them? Because that's actually... I have never even thought of that. That's like, if you can do that, that is genius. If that's what you're saying. Name her Noise. Sex slave. The sex slave, yeah, well, I mean, I would actually like to... Sex slave is actually a good name, I mean... You know, I'll name her Noise. It actually seems like, almost like a real name. Sex slave's not bad, though, because my son will probably sleep with her. And so I might not ever have her marry. I might just keep her as a sex slave, so it would be an accurate name. Do I attack this? Do I wait? Averland's coming with 8,500. Whereas my allies are really just sort of still getting their shit together. Oh, they're coming. That's nice. Well... Whoop. Okay, don't want to do that. Go around. Yeah, there, and then there. And then, there, I guess. And then you go there as well. You can't. Mine is actually accurate for the first time. 200 down, and the speed test actually gives me 190 to 200. That's fucking crazy. I have never had good speeds that good. We've said that 10 times. I mean, I missed some things in chat, but I don't know. It's it's just bad luck, I guess. I never saw it. I try to read most of this, but it happens. It's actually way cheaper and better to just use 4G LTE to stream and stuff. What, in Malaysia? That's what it's like up in Alaska, actually. At least, well, I mean, that's the only thing you can get in a lot of parts of Alaska. Which, luckily, Verizon offers fucking unlimited again, finally. So I was able to do that last year. It was pretty great. It's downloading movies and shit. Watching them on my downtime. Although mostly I just read books. But I watched a couple movies. Watched most of Twin Peaks. Never finished the last episode because I went back home after that. And then I was like, oh, okay. Movie downloads within 5 minutes. Oh, that'd be fucking great. I'm gonna... The music's over. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Well, I mean, the music is over. This is just my music now. The recommended... The song request music has been over for a little bit now. You should just flee there and wait for reinforcements. Imagine all the pirating you can get done. Dude, I'd have to buy, like, extra hard drives for how much you could download. Which I already should do. I already want more hard drives. I've got two fucking terabytes. It's not enough. Although I need to clear out one of them. But I've got like 30 gigs left, you know, out of 2 terabytes. Ugh. Oh, they're coming. Oh, this fucking sucks. Please. Please, this should be an easy war. Look, okay, there's 7,000. That's very good. Am I telling them to meet up to me? Oh, I'm not. Well, that would help. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to have the speed that good. That's why, like, whenever eventually I'm gonna move out of this place where I live. It's alright. You know, I don't want to complain. It's where I live is okay. I'm not a fan of the heat. I'm like a big, hairy man. You know, like, heat is not my element. My genes are clearly built for the cold. And I'm out of my element. The heat's okay, you know, but, like, The cold would just be better. And I'm hoping... Why are you going over there, you fucking... These guys are kind of coming down here. Yeah, I'm hoping to move somewhere cold. Probably up in, like, West Montana or Northern Idaho. In fact, probably Northern Idaho is where I end up moving to. Fuck. We can't seem to escape these guys. I don't want to select these. What the fuck are you doing? No, you stay there, but if you can get out any of these ways... I didn't think so. Alright. Well... If our reinforcements come, we can still easily do this. They're just not really coming very fast. But yeah, I'm hoping to move somewhere cold, but somewhere with good fucking internet. That's what I was getting at. Is that I want to go somewhere, like, I'm trying to find somewhere where I got, like, if I could get fiber optic, that'd be fucking great. Now, there's a push and pull there to moving, to like, going somewhere that's, like, a little bit away from civilization, but not, like, completely divorced from it, because, believe it or not, I actually do like people, despite the fact that, you know, they're kind of terrible. I actually really like people. So I don't want to move to just by myself. But, like, I don't want to be in a city, but I want to have good internet. Oh, we've got, some music going now. A little loud. But, alright. You sound like you'd fit in right in Canada. Weather-wise, maybe. Everything else, no. Because, for one, guns. For two, I'm an American. For three... I mean, that's about all I need, really. But, like, I don't want to live in Canada. If I was born in Canada, would I stay in Canada? Probably, you know. But, do I want to move there? No. No, I'm an American. I can't really see myself moving anywhere else but the United States. That's, you know. I mean, like, if I had to, like, fucking political exile or some stupid shit like that, or, like they suddenly start killing Christians in the U.S., yeah, I'm out. I'll move to Poland. But, not Canada. Find somewhere cheap to live in America and fiber. Yeah, that's the plan. Wait, so the picture of the beard guy is you? No, it's not. That's not me. I wouldn't be surprised if I end up looking similar to that when I'm old, but it is not what I look like now, exactly. My hair is still, like, not white. I do have a little bit of white hair, but that's like a genetic thing. I've had that for a while. But no, you can't even see the white hair most of the time. Could you fucking get over here, you dick? You got 6,000 troops here, you're not gonna help? We could fight this off! I hate allies. I mean, like, I hate them when they don't fucking work, but when they do work, it's amazing. Can I white piece this guy? This isn't going well at all. He won't white piece. Okay, well, we're fucking in it then. Betrothed can marry. Alliance gross can marry Wizenland. Yeah, well, I still want that alliance, so yeah, that's doing that. Mikey looks like the statue of Zeus carved from marble. Let's not fucking exaggerate here, you know. I don't want to build myself up and then one day someone sees a picture of me and like, he looks alright. Plus, doesn't Zeus have like white hair or something in that? Or well, it's a marble, so I guess of course he does. But I've got black hair and a slightly off-color beard. My beard is like red, which is just funny. I look like you imagine like a Germanic barbarian, and you might get similar to what I look like. I've had someone tell me that. Dalton's told me that before. He said, you look Germanic. Princess Fuck. I guess you can intrigue, I suppose. Fuck is also how I feel about this war. They seem to be maybe reinforcing now. Too little too late, I'd say, but... What do you think about Seattle? Is that okay? Or Maine? Seattle, I wouldn't really want to live in. I don't want to live in a big city. I mean, Seattle's a little smaller than a lot of cities. And honestly, I was in Seattle for a layover last year when I went to Alaska, which is the first time I'd been, like, anywhere near there, really. It's nice looking, a lot of it. It's way nicer looking than where I live. There are actually fucking trees. I mean, it looked nice. But there were also, like, gay advertisements everywhere, as in, like, all these, like, programs for gay people and shit that, like, oh, Seattle is homo-friendly or something. It's like, okay, that's not my vibe, you know? That just doesn't fit me. Not my kind of city. But, as far as, like, looks go, it's fucking nicer than here, I'll tell you that. Maine, on the other hand, I would actually consider. Oh, it's fucking loud.
I know so much about you.
Internet friends.
I love you. Look at everything I've done for you.
Maine, I would consider. I mean, it's a big, you know, blue state, but it's mostly old-fashioned Democrat kind of people, which isn't as bad. It's like my grandpa or something, you know, where they also just want to be left the fuck alone. That's why they live in Maine. It's like, I wouldn't mind that. That's fine. I think the gun laws are okay there. I don't know. But probably it's going to be like northwest is where I end up moving. Open space, you know. Well, not open space. It might be mountainous, but open space as in like there's not too many people. Just move to Wisconsin or something. Portland's run by gays. Yeah, Wisconsin's supposed to be not that nice though. Although I don't know. Maybe outside of cities and stuff. But that's most of the U.S. Bless you, Alex Jones. They're turning the frogs gay. Dangerous factions. Yeah, that's not great. My vassal, who's supposed to like me. Let's give some titles out so that this shit stops. In fact, if we could give him a gift. Yeah, we got lots of money. A good bit. Let's get some of these people to fuck off with this. Can I not give you a gift? Oh, you're fucking greedy, I see. How about you? Honorary title. Cupbearer. What the fuck is this? Just skipping ahead a bit? Nah, I don't want to listen to the rest of that. I'm sorry. Cruel Angel's Thesis Mothership Loudspeakers Remix. Okay. Alright. Can we give you a gift, or are you also greedy? Oh, you're real fucking greedy. Okay. I gave you a title, though? Yeah. Might solve that problem. This war is still pretty bad, though. Which is even worse, because it could be fine. America's fun to live in. You could literally not move to any other country, yet experience all the weather, culture, and freedom. It's pretty nice. It's true. I mean, I've said this before. I'll say it again. You know? The U.S. is the greatest country in the world. I am sure of that. There are a few countries that I think compete, but not many. But the fact that I was born in the U.S. makes the decision pretty easy, unless I am going to get fucking killed here or something. But, it's not that great. It's the best, undeniably, I think. But it could be better. Like, it could be a lot better. But, you know, why does your main character have devil eyes? What do you mean? Just fucking blue eyes. I mean, it's pretty normal looking. I mean, I guess up there it kind of looks black. But no, they're just blue eyes. Just, unless you mean white devil eyes. I'm sure the negatives are there, but for an adventuring soul, it'd be a good life. What? Oh, okay. I mean, I'm saying, yeah, like, the U.S. is nice. We're finally starting to get some reinforcements here. Maybe we can turn this war around. Our war score isn't even that bad, really. In fact, we're sitting on the land we need to siege. Maybe we can... Actually, let's fucking kill these guys. If you want a reversed version of America, it's literally just China. Culture? What culture? The U.S. has culture, it's just that people are trying to kill it off. I mean... Especially like, and the U.S. It's weird. We actually have like basic American culture, but we also have like distinct cultures, like Dixie culture. Fucking, you know, it's there is culture. We have some of the best writers that have ever existed. We have, you know, ways of thinking that have influenced the entire world, for better or for worse. We have culture. Work ethic is a big part of it. Stuff like, you know, like, we have it. It's just, we don't really focus on it anymore. But I mean, you look at fucking, I mean, you can pick an example at random and find American culture. Cowboys? You know? That's a whole culture of its own. Okay. Where are they going? Wait. They're going to Mentrada? Mentrada. Where's Mentrada? Here they're going? Okay. Rest in peace, Tibet, Uyghurs, and Mongols. Yeah, Tibet especially is the sad one just because they're recent. I mean, you know, they're still kind of around, but kind of not. I don't know where that really stands. Hey, okay, they're all dead. If we could siege their capital, that'd probably help a lot. Oh, there aren't 11,000 troops here, but if these guys follow us, they seem to not be doing that. Okay, well, we'll just siege with them then. Because they should not be able to really do much to us with this, especially if we keep getting reinforcements. Can't assault because we're not the leader. That's too bad. We finally, after well, not hundreds, but after decades, we got a claim down, what, here? I don't have them. That's a lot of money. No. What map are you playing on? This is the Warhammer mod, so it's the Warhammer world with basically just fantasy Europe and Atlantis and America and a weird land connection. And we're down in basically Austria or like the Balkans. I mean, right here would have been Austria, and like this is the Balkans here, Italy. Well, Italy, Spain. But yeah, it's called Geheimnisnacht is the name of this mod. But if you just typed Warhammer mod, that's what it's called. Slovakia has about the same amount of culture as the USA, but we have only 5 million people against 300 million. I don't think that's true. I mean, I don't know much about Slovakia, but America has a lot of different cultures within it. It's just the fact that American culture has like spread so much to other countries that it's almost become like a given, some of the stuff. Like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know, it's not important. Well, I mean, it kind of is, but like even the American way of speaking, that's part of a culture, is the language. But it's like, it's almost ubiquitous, you know? It's like that's how people speak. Even though even in America there are different accents and stuff. Which is actually another way. There's actually a book I've been meaning to pick up that talks about that the U.S. can actually be divided into like, I think it's like 7 different cultures, and you can really tell. Like it's pretty convincing from this parts I've read. I've read passages from it, and it's really interesting because you can see the different accents across the U.S., the different ways of thinking, the different like terms they use, and different like celebrations and like different just cultural stuff. It's really interesting. Different backgrounds, you know, like how like what immigrants went there. It's interesting. Hey, I'm finally not arbitrary. Now I'm the ultimate good boy, except I'm a little cruel. Never mind. Cultists. Whatever. I may be a good boy, but I'm not going to go out of my way for that. This is a weird remix. Okay, they haven't sieged my capital yet, I was wondering. Because our war score is not great here. But we are doing some sieges. In fact, we can probably siege their whole fucking thing and then just kill them later. As long as they don't go for my capital. Even if they do, it might be fine. I might just need to lead troops that don't kidnap me, but I think that might only really happen much in HIP. In this game, it doesn't seem to happen that often. Our stereotype is we walk everywhere in our cultural dresses. Well, us too. It just so happens that our cultural dresses were created by a man named Levi Strauss. You know? And they have, you know, saturated throughout the world. But we still do, you know? Or fucking baseball caps and shit like that. You know, like, if America was a tiny-ass country, those would be cultural dresses. You know? They just aren't. We're too big. We're the empire. It's kind of like if you said Rome didn't have any culture. It does. It was, or I mean, you know, back in the Roman Empire. It does. It did. It just was big. Fucking everywhere in the civilized world had that culture. With also little unique parts to it because they took over a bunch of tribes. It's a little different in the US because it's you know, like colonization that caused that, but same idea. Because that's really kind of what we are. We're the new Rome. I mean, for better or for worse, and often worse. But that's what it is. I mean, if you notice that, like, in the US at least, but I've seen this on, like, international versions of stuff, they're called international when it's not the US. Have you noticed this? Like, if there's two versions of something, there's the US version and the international version. As in, there's the version for the Empire, and there's the version for everyone else. Who fucking cares about them? I mean, sometimes they get more specific, and it's like, you know, they have US, Canada, Mexico, all these different versions. But I've noticed that a lot. The US and international. I'm skipping this. I don't want to listen to Soulja Boy. Sorry. That's also something I haven't heard in a long time, but that was never something I wanted to hear. Talking about American Canada and Canadian syrup, would you be interested in playing After the End Fan Fork mod? I've played After the End. That was actually one of the first CK2 things I played a lot of. And I like After the End. And I've been meaning to check out the Fan Fork, but the thing is, the Fan Fork hasn't really added anything yet. But they're talking about adding some, like, they haven't made any big updates. They've kept the game, like, up to date for the newest updates, I think. But they haven't added any new content since I last played it, basically, like last year sometime. So I'm waiting until they add some actual new content before I go back into it. I would be very interested in playing it again. I really want to, actually. But I'm just waiting for some... I mean, there's still a lot to do in the game, even how it was, but... if I could get some new content, that'd be great. Well, this guy's moving, so I'm gonna move with him, because I don't want to split up our forces. If he wants to kill these guys, I'm fine with that. I hate Levi Strauss. Hack that guy, frickin' jeans. It's just jeans, man. I mean, it's a part of American culture now. Hey! Speaking of American culture... I mean, this gets into some of the bad parts, but you know what I mean? Alex Jones talking about the bad parts of American culture. Not even culture, really. That's just bad parts of the US, but... Are you moving? Are you gonna come with me? Are we gonna kill these guys? Are you just gonna sit there, you fuck? Well, we're still strong enough. And they join in. Okay, at least they know what they're doing with that. Okay, let's just chase them down. Oh, they're done. Nice! Okay, look at this. Also, it's getting a little... Well, no. Oh, wait. Oh, I got a text message. Let me just... What is this? Oh, yeah, I was right. Okay, cool. That guy who just called me from Idaho, the guy who I figured was trying to hire me, he just asked me, still interested in working on a boat in Alaska? I am, but I'm already hired, so I'll give his number to my brother. Hopefully he can get a job. We're about to take all of this. That's pretty fucking nice. Pretty fucking nice. St. Johann's Cancer Center. Need to rename that at some point, which we'll do when we become an empire. Right now, we're just a very large cancer center, which doesn't even fit, because we no longer worship Nurgle. Yeah, that was our dad, but names stick. Get rid of these. We got our retinue troops left. Real fucking good. We almost own, like, all of what is, like, the borderlands. I mean, if you look kingdom by kingdom, there's still some more. You know, if you consider, like, these 4 kingdoms the borderlands, probably just these 3 are the borderlands, really. Maybe the Badlands, someone was saying, might be considered. There's no actual empire for the borderlands. It's like the one part of the world that doesn't have an empire. Because it was so, I guess, just so fucking backwards. But, it means it's perfect for us. Also, the music fits because this is South Germany, so we have to represent the South here. Seduce the elf. Well, I can't change. I can't change yet. It'll take another 3 years. But we might try that, yeah. And also, speaking of American culture, I mean, here you go. It's a subset of American culture. It's Dixie culture, you know, but it is real, you know. You can go intrigue, I guess. Johan, okay, he's really important. I think we're gonna go struggle with him because it's his best stat. Marshall is almost always a good one to go to. So, I think we'll do that, yeah. And another, we'll go, I don't know, diplomacy, I guess. It doesn't really matter. Malaysia wanted to be a wannabe Asia of America. Just Google our flag. It looks similar to the American flag. Oh. Interesting. You want to fucking do this again? I want to kill you. You keep asking for this. Fuck off. Fuck off. I don't care if you make the council upset or some shit. Ooh, defensive packs I don't like. We might need to let our threat drop down a little bit. Yeah, defensive packs. Okay. I mean, it won't be a big deal as long as we don't declare war on any of those people that are in the packs, but, you know. Who is this? Some random guy again? Yeah, whatever. Who cares? You want the Prince of Averland to marry Princess Fuck. I think that's a decent idea. Will that result in a... Well, let's see. I can do it this way and see if that'll result in a alliance. Or a non-aggression pact, and it would. So yeah, I accept. And then we want to go to the Liege and ask for an alliance. Now I got an alliance with Averland. Very good. We were just fighting them in the last war, and now we're friends. And I mean, they're not amazing, but they're not bad. They're a little addition. They usually seem to have a lot of money. Not much now, but yeah, they got good income. Well, I mean, not compared to mine, but also Sylvania actually managed to survive all those revolts. They still own all this. I mean, they lost a lot of it in a short amount of time, you know, when they owned all of Bretonnia. But they've kept this other part that they took over. They actually own a part of the fucking Norsemen. 2 provinces up here. They might be spreading, actually, which would be just real fucking impressive. I was just kind of thinking they'd hang on. Also, interesting, that girl who was the the granddaughter of Vlad, died, and now the grandson of Vlad, Vladimir, has taken over. His wife died. And his heir is also some von Karstein. Okay, interesting. New guy! And I guess this new guy is doing real fucking well. They also have this land down here. Maybe that's because of him. Maybe he's a little more aggressive. He's got 27,000 troops. 22,000 hired. Jeez. I guess he makes a lot of money? Well, no, actually. I don't know. Huh. Okay. Is it even possible to do cultural change event in this game? For the counties or religion change? I think it happens basically at random. We got the alliance. Cool. Any religions we need to change? We did take over quite a bit. Seems like not much. Just a couple. Cool. Indian/natives had more culture than today Americans. Culture like jeans is corporate culture. Jeans were invented by like one fucking... It's not even a publicly owned company. What do you mean? You can't even trade Levi on the stock market. That's like... It's not that corporate. I mean, obviously they still make a lot of money, but jeans are turning the freaking peeps poor. Everyone, well, I mean, I don't know about that. Jeans are pretty cheap. I mean, Levi's can be a little expensive, but you got like, they're good. I mean, they last. I wear almost exclusively Levi's. I got one Lucky brand recently, but because I was trying to be hip, but I don't know. They're all right. I don't know. Got to claim, let it go. I just mean the style also. I'm not talking about the like necessarily the pants themselves. I'm not saying Levi the company is like some fucking bastion of American culture. I just mean the style of, like, you know, you imagine like a classic like white t-shirt and jeans, fucking James Dean shit or something. If we were a tiny country, that would be the cultural dress. It's just the point I'm trying to make. It's the style I'm talking about. Okay. Some of my sisters came back to court. You're married. You're betrothed. We can probably marry off a couple of these kids. You're betrothed. You aren't. You're another. Wouldn't mind getting you with somebody. Kislev might not be bad. They're a little far away, though. Ooh. Would you be interested? Would not consider offers from infidels. Okay. Well, I figured it might be the case. We might take over some of this stuff soon, but having an ally here might be good. Actually, Bretonia would be a decent one. Betrothal between another... Nope, nothing. Okay, what about, like, Trantio or something? Betrothal between my daughter and Michelangelo. Okay, so we could get an alliance maybe with Trantio. They're currently being sieged by somebody. They're actually defending against a couple wars. Maybe not the best. This separates that, so I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, because, I mean, we want to take advantage of our daughters. We want to get allies. We don't want anyone too close, because we're probably going to take that over. Like, these guys border us. We might take... Maybe Lucini? 6,000 troops. Defending against Tegare. Where's that? Oh, this here. Well, if they win, that might be a good choice. Do you have anything? You're pretty strong. No. Okay. Who's winning that? He's winning. Okay, what about this? Attacking some guy, and he's winning, making someone a tributary. Okay, that's a good sign. Well, yeah. Well, if we can do this, we'll do this. Not a huge ally again. No. Well, maybe we'll just do anyone we can fucking manage. How about a betrothal with... Oh, actually, Pavona is a good choice. They're not at war with anybody. They do border us, but we can just kind of go around them if we want to. We can always get rid of an alliance if we need to. Better to have it than to not have it. Yeah, okay. And in that case, let's get Trantio also. Might not work out, but it might, you know. Sabotage we'll give them. Yeah. Alright, nice. I don't know what else we want to marry our way into. Jeans were created for selling, thus it's corporate culture. All clothes are made for selling. What the fuck do you mean? They were, but mass selling. No, they weren't. They were made by one guy to sell in California for the miners. That's not mass selling. That's extremely niche selling. It just happened to do very well. Yeah, and also, yeah, this guy brings up a good point. Tea is popular in England due to vast amounts being brought over by the East India Trading Company. Does that mean British drinking tea is corporate culture? You know? No, it's a part of what they do. It's part... It can be both. You know, it can be something that's sold and still be part of the culture. I mean, obviously, something... It's, you know, like... Those aren't necessarily divorced from each other. I mean, obviously there's like fake corporate culture, you know, when they sort of try and force a culture, but that's not a case of that. Anything like that would be too recent, you know. That's not really that recent. That's Gold Rush. I don't know who to take over next. I mean, some of these Barak Var stuff would be good, but I think we have a truce because we were just at war with them. We could take something here, actually. Might be pretty easy. Does your claim on this, at the very least, or we could tribute them, but I don't know if I really want that. How good's this? Yeah, not very good, but might be worth doing. How strong are you? 782 with no alliances? Oh, but you're in the defensive pact. Okay, well, we might want to wait on that. Yeah, who else? Because I think we have like 1 or 2 more daughters we could marry off. Bertoni would be great. Gate. I don't know. Kislev's not a bad one. Let's try Kislev. I mean, they're not the best because they're so too far away, but it's better than no one. Noise maybe, or Johanna. Would you take Johanna? I didn't think so. It's very nice off. Yeah. Cool. Which means she's not going to be a sex slave. We're going to marry her to the Russians. But it's worthwhile. Now we got allies who are actually fucking calling us into shit. Because you honor your obligation call against the Reichland? Are you out of your mind? You got 2,000. No, it would cost us 600 prestige, which blows. But no, I'm not going to. If the Reichland calls me in, I'm going to go to war with them. Excommunication war. Oh, well, go Reichland. I hope you win. Being betrothed. Okay. He's considering it, it said. You are threatening. Calm down. To me in real life, are you talking about the game, I imagine? Ooh. These guys just changed colors, these dwarves. Join me for a small gathering of friends to drink and dine and forget about the world outside for a little while. That sounds nice. Yeah. Sure, Stefan. Oh, you're the guy who was trying to help me become immortal. Yeah, it's too bad that didn't happen. Well, yeah, we kind of just have to almost wait for our threat to go down. And you know, it's actually kind of late now, so I think we might just call it there. It's a good place to call it, I think. Just because we've accomplished a lot. You know, we were like, maybe like 2/3 of this size, maybe half this size. Wait, what? What? I can marry elves? This guy is asking me if I will let my rival marry this elf. I'm gonna say no, but wait a minute. Can I fucking... Ooh. So like if I went Johanna, do you have any... Well, you don't have anyone that would actually do it. But like what if I did like my son? You have a kid... I mean, that's a human kid. That makes sense. What about like this girl? I don't know. None... Let's see. Here, wait. Betrothal between... Well, no, a marriage, let's say. Between this guy... Yeah, you actually can. Oh. Interesting. There's nothing actually worth doing here, it seems. Unless maybe one of these more minor ones who were actually kind of shit. Well, that one's not bad. Marriage between... Nope, you've got no one for marriage. What about betrothal? Oh, maybe. Johan... No. It would not consider offers from infidels. Oh, so they'll fucking send offers to me, but they won't accept offers? Fucking ridiculous. Change your Chancellor focus to far left icon to make it faster. Smart. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think we're gonna end it there though. We've done fucking great, especially when you consider this is also new. All that shit, killed the dwarves, fought off the orcs, not their full force, but we've been doing fucking good, and now we're allied with like some of the strongest countries in the game, and we're quickly becoming one of the strongest countries of the game. It's pretty good. And we've done it all while being a good boy the whole time. We have not joined any cults. Even though we wanted to. We actually, we still could. We might join the Crimson Skull next time. But, yeah, being a good boy. Wait, we have a claim on this? Oh. It's owned by a vampire. Oh, but no, he doesn't actually own the land, he has the title. I see. Huh. Alright. Yeah, there will probably be a stream tomorrow. I don't know what exactly I'll be streaming, but I'll maybe not though. If there is a stream tomorrow, it might be late. I don't know. I've got to call the captain tomorrow, and he sometimes doesn't answer until like until later in the day. But it's a weekend, so he might answer sooner. I don't know. There may or may not be a stream tomorrow, and it may or may not be at 6 p.m. Pacific. We'll see. But yeah. Oh, I mean, I'll say it on Discord. Whenever it is, if there is one. But yeah, that's what we'll call it. I'm going to save to make sure I remember. But yeah, I am going to try and stream more before I go off to Alaska. And leave you all with nothing. Yeah, I can't even have Dalton start streaming again and replace me, because he's going. So, you know. But yeah. Dokapon when? That's a good fucking question. I mean, I could ask if tomorrow would work. I mean, I do want to stream tomorrow. Jimmy, you should ask Norway, or I'll ask him soon, and I'll ask Dalton, and we can see. I'll have to tell Norway that, like, hey, fucking show up, please, because we tried to do this like twice and it didn't happen. Anyway, that's, you know, we'll figure that out later. Yeah, I'll see you. Have a good one. It's been good. Bye-bye.